G'day viewers, how's it going? I'm super, thanks for asking. Today we are back down in the Pembroke district in Dundrum. Now I've done chicken burgers, I've done, what was the other one I did? I've done Italian here. Now it's time for some Mexican. So we're gonna try Vida's. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Haven't had Mexican on the channel for a while. So let's do lunch. Stop recording. Hi there, so I've taken a seat, and this place is nice. I mean, it's got a real kind of cantina, modern Mexican vibe going on here. Bench seating across both walls. This used to be, up until a couple of years ago, a burger place. But they went, and now we've got a Mexican here. But this isn't the first Mexican that we've had in Pembroke. There was another one, I think it's where Zizzy is. That used to be a Mexican as well, but I digress. All right, so, I mean, they've got a pretty diverse menu, all Mexican, of course. So we've got tacos, falutas, some starters and sharers, burritos, tortas, tostadas, fajitas and quesadillas, and a salad. And then we've got the sides and things. And then kind of an extensive drinks menu. Now, I'm not actually sure what I am going to have. Okay. I think I'm actually going to ask the waitress for a couple of suggestions here. Maybe start with the cheese taquitos, or maybe a nachos. And then, not tostadas. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what I am going to have today. So I'll come back to you once I've ordered. And then I think for a drink, they've got a Pils Bit on draft. I think I'm going to have one of them. Or maybe, and then I think I'm also going to have a tequila to go with it. Maybe an 1800 coconut reserva, just for something a little different. Though I shouldn't drink too much tequila because it does make me go a bit loopy. Tequila and I don't get along very well. But anyway, all right, I will talk with you once I've ordered. All right, talk to you then. So I've gone for the Cameron Diablo taco, which is spicy prawn. And then I've also gone for the steak tostada. Looking forward to this with a half nachos as a starter. Then to go along with that, as I mentioned, the Pils Bit draft in a pint, and the Patron Anero tequila. So yeah, just to start things off. But it's quite nice in here. Music maybe just a little bit loud. You'll probably pick that up on the microphone here. Now they do have outside seating for when the weather is like this, because it is a fabulous day in Dublin. Just to start things off, they've given me some water in a bottle, and I'm going to give that a try. Oh, maybe not in that glass though. There seems to be a lipstick mark on the glass. I might send that back. Just realised that. Anyway. Okay, I will talk with you when my drinks arrive. So my nachos have turned up, and this is a half serve. Now these came out really, really quickly. So this is a half serve. So we've got jalapenos, we've got the fresh salsa, sour cream, some red onions, and guac there. And this is actually a really good sized portion for a half portion. I'd love to see what their full size portion looks like. So let's give, so we kind of got this cheese sauce. Yeah. Love that kind of fake cheese sauce. Kind of American cheese. Yep. That guac's quite nice. I'm gonna try some of the salsa. Got some jalapeno. Got it. Wow, it's dripping in this cheese. That salsa's nice and fresh. Tomato, red onion, spices. A little bit of chili in there as well. Yum. Okay. That's good. Let's try it with. Yeah. Rather tasty nachos there. Jalapenos, not too spicy. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Corn chips. But they're dusted with something. I don't know if they make them on the prem. Well, they are very tasty. Okay. I'll probably talk to you again when my drinks get here. It's actually unusual to get your food before the drinks. There is only one waitress on staff here, and there is a large group. It's actually filling up quite quickly in here. So yeah, let me. I'll talk to you when my drinks arrive and the rest of the food gets here. So my food has just arrived, and this looks actually pretty good. So you've got the tostadas over here with the steak, you've got guacamole, you've got this kind of melted cheese, you've got the salsa, then you've got the prawn ones over here in kind of the soft shell. Both of them are on, both of them seem to be on blue corn tortillas. Okay, now, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to eat the tostada on its own. Let's just see. Sirloin steak. Okay, that's actually cooked okay. Let's pick this up and give it a try and see if I can get it. A bit of this tortilla on here as well. That cheese is really, good, nice, crispy. You've got the blue corn, the guacamole, the sauce. It's actually really quite juicy. Wow. That's really quite tasty, that is. Okay. Okay. Now, we've got the prawn tacos. So we've got the spiced prawns. How many are there? 4? 3? 4? And we've got lettuce, guac, salsa, some radish. Okay. Let's see. Let's give this a try. I'm going to go traditional, one-handed on this. I mean, this looks, yeah, it does look good. I got a bit of everything on that bite. So I got a bit of everything on that bite. Yeah, it's okay. Well, the prawns are nice and juicy. And they are spicy. No? Okay. I'm actually getting the spice there on my lips now from the prawns. And of course, I down with a bit of this. Now remember, wipe my hands before I touch my eyes. You talk about spicy prawns. I haven't actually had anything in a while that's really challenged me from a spice perspective. Now I think this would. As the two, which one I prefer? I mean, the tostadas are nice. With the hard corn tortillas. And they kind of fall apart a little bit. I'm getting a bit of spice in there, but I don't know if that's residual from the prawns. With the cheese, the salsa, the guac, I think that's actually more a bit from, oh yeah, that's a spicy hot sauce that's on there. Yeah, well. Okay, I mean these which would I prefer? I think actually the tostadas. With the cheese. I got melted queso. The meat. You got the chili sauce. Yeah, if I was to pick one, I'd probably pick tostadas over the tacos. Okay, all right. Well, I am going to finish up here. I don't think I'm going to eat all of this. I'm probably going to head up to the Brickyard, up the road. And I will talk with you soon. So here I am in the Brickyard. Now I've done my thoughts in here before. I've been here many a time. I did one of my early reviews in here, but I've never come back to kind of sit down and give my thoughts. And I'm enjoying. This is a new one to me. This is Oscar from White Hag. They do give a lot of their beers names, but this is a micro IPA, 2.8% alcohol, which is kind of perfect considering everything else I've had today. So yeah, quite nice. Very, very sessionable. Yeah, you could drink this all night. Yeah, tasty. It'll be up there with the Whiplash rollover. It's probably a bit clearer than what the rollover is, but yeah, very, very nice. Good on the guys from White Hag for putting something like this together. So, Vida, What were my thoughts? It was okay. It was okay. Wasn't great. The venue, fine. It's basically the counter interior with sort of a Mexican theme on it. It's okay. Music, again, a little loud, and that'll probably show up when I'm editing this. Yeah, so it was okay. The service, again, okay. Not bad, not great. The food was just a bit meh. Just a bit meh. I mean, it wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad. It wasn't kind of, oh God, deer's head bad. But I mean, it just was a bit uninspiring. The nachos were nice. The guac was nice. The salsa was nice. It was all nice and fresh. Sort of that cheese, that kind of American style cheese sauce, which I'm actually rather partial to. That was nice as well. Probably a bit flavourless, if anything. The mains, I think that the tacos, the shells were a bit overcooked. They were a bit hard. You want to be able to pick them up, and they were kind of a bit too crispy from the shells. And I think that the prawns, the spice on the prawns, whilst not too hot, just overpowered everything else. I mean, it was nice prawn tacos. That was nice. The tostadas, I mean, they were fine. Again, I mean, they were both pretty similar. Apart from, say, okay, the tacos had a bit of lettuce on them. The tostadas had some radishes on them and different meats. But they were all a bit the same. Probably the best thing I had was kind of, I'd paid my bill. I was getting ready to pack up. Oh, I was packed up and I was getting ready to leave. And I think it must have been the manager or something came out and said, no, we've got some churros for you. And they were probably the best thing I had. They were really, really tasty. Very hot, kind of with these churros with Nutella in the middle, with some really nice caramel sauce. But I didn't pay for them. They were kind of an extra. So I am not going to kind of include them in how I am scoring this. So overall, I think I am going to give them, I'd say probably like a 3.9. I mean, it was good. Would I go back there? Maybe. Let's talk about the bill as well. So everything, I mean, I probably had the equivalent of kind of a starter and two mains. I do have half of a tostada left. I did eat all of the prawn tacos. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. So I'd say 3.8. So I'm sort of end of another video. My phone is ringing. I'm going to ignore that and I will talk to whoever that is in a second. 3.8, end of another video. So if I could ask you please to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and as I always say, testicles.